Hello, welcome to my design studio. I am Kerry from Lasting Impressions. I am so glad you've stopped by, and I'm really excited to show you our new little Tiny Tuckable cards. They are just so cute. I can't wait to show you. So they come, right now there's two styles. We have Grandma's Porch and we have Santa's Workshop. They come in packaged in a cute little tin like this. So that makes it a perfect little gift for a friend or as a hostess gift. You can think of so many different reasons to have these. Give one to a friend, say, let's get together and make some tags. Inside of each kit, there are 5 styles of tags. In Grandma's Porch, we have these 5 styles, and they each come in 4 each of them, so you'll be able to make at least 20 tags. They're going to be so cute. I can't wait to see what you make. So that's Grandma's Porch. Let me show you what the cards look like. And they're not only cute on the front, but wait until you see the back. Oops, almost gave you a sneak peek. So here's the 5 different cards that we've designed. Can't wait to see what you do too. But it's not only the front that's cute. Look at these cute little backs. And we'll be talking about how we make those as well. So this is just a short video to give you some tips and tricks if you're new to card making, and just give you a little inspiration. So that was Grandma's Porch. Christmas Workshop. Here's our 5 tags, 5 different styles, and again they come with 4 each, so 20 tags in one little tin. So darn cute. Okay, and then here are the little tags that it makes. So all cute as can be. Of course, oh, that one was on the back. Oh no. So here's our fronts, and then here are the backs. So just look at those. Can it get any cuter? And you know, anything tiny is just cute to start with. Okay, so I am so glad that we can just go through a few tips and tricks. First, I'd show you some of the tools that I use and that you might find helpful. But use what you already have. There's no big machinery or equipment to buy. This is just something we can do in our home with what we have. So I like this little paper trimmer. This one handles a 12-inch page. But the thing I like, to open, slide your paper under, and then you trim it. Perfect for those straight cuts that you might want to make. I also use mounting tape, and this is really nice if you're wanting to add more dimension to your card. You can see the thickness here and how that really makes items pop. We have glue dots, and they come in a variety of sizes. I use the little ones in particular because I like how they are easy to use when you're doing small pieces. And then I often use my double-sided tape as well, but use what glue you're familiar with, what glue you're comfortable with. And then we have our cutting tools. 2 pair of scissors. You don't need both. I most generally use my blue ones because they're the easiest to find. A lot of people like the smaller ones for fussy cutting. And when I say fussy cutting, it's not really fussy. It's just a little, has a few more little curves or something to it. And I'll show you some tips for that as well. And then of course, your X-Acto knife. That is helpful as well for getting some of those little intricate designs or things that are in the middle of the page. So those are my scissors. Use what you have. Don't feel like you have to go buy a whole bunch of stuff to start making cards. Okay, I'm going to take one of our card sheets that we have, And I'm going to cut out this little blue flower here. And you'll find it easiest sometimes to just cut the objects away from your other items. And if you notice, I am turning my paper and not my scissors. That gives you more control. And then if you notice also, I have left 1/16 of an inch, 1/8 of an inch of a little white border around it because that really makes it pop when you put it on your card. And then I also want to show you on these little leaves, for example, I had a little extra room so I could put a little tab on it. That makes it easier for gluing under something, just gives you a little more room to work with. So if you'll notice again, I am just turning my paper, staying in the upper part of my scissors, not snipping all the way to the end. And if you get this done and there was something you want to go back, like that little spot there, it's not bad. It would still look super cute on your card, but maybe you just want to go back and give us a little more definition. So you see how easy that was. And you know, if you're sitting down watching a movie, it is so nice to take and have some things to cut out, because now you're watching and you don't feel guilty because you're getting stuff done too. So the first thing is, this card, or these kits, mainly focus on little tuckable tags, but they are just as cute as made by a tag as well. So I'm going to go ahead and assemble this tag. And when you use the double-sided tape, it's creating its own dimension too, because then it gives the others a pop behind it. So I am doing mounting tape on the flower. And then I use mounting tape on this white flower and my bumblebee as well. So you can see how cute that turned in. Or you can see how cute as the little tuckable tags. So 2 options just right there from the very beginning. So I think those are really fun to think about. Now I wanted to show you when I am doing a tuckable tag. Take that off to start with. I fold the tag over so it's like maybe 1/4 of an inch here, and I want to make sure the flap is pointing centered down. And I fold that, crease that a little bit, and then I come down here so it's like 1/4 of an inch, just so they kind of meet up here. And if you have little pieces sticking off the end, simply trim it. And if you don't want to, that's okay too. Now for the back flap, this one has the cutest little flower there. And what I did is I have taken that, I closed my flap, and I made note of where I want my tag to slit through the paper. So I just made 2 little marks there. You can erase them after if you need. And then I simply just slit, creating a straight line. Now, you kind of want to separate those, make sure they did cut all the way through. Even you can stick your X-Acto if you need to kind of open up a little bit. Now when you fold your card over, look at that. So you have little tags to take your eraser, and you can erase your little marks there if you need. And then you just simply take and cut or place your embellishment right here. So just use a little glue dot or some mounting tape and set it right there. So quick, so easy. Now we have quite a few different slots where we have closed our back. So I'm just going to show you how the rest of them look. So these are just 2 long strips, and I just put glue dots on the very end, then it tucked in the middle. Same thing with this. It's a little saying though, and it says, "A little birdie told me." And then this one is the slits with the butterfly embellishment. And then this one is the same as the little strips of paper, but with the little cut flowers. Okay, let's take a quick look at Christmas. These cards are also so dang cute. But what I want us to look at now is the backs and how they work as well. So this one is just another little long strip that you'd hear both sides. Same with this one, just so easy. This one, Warmest Wishes, is a little bit different. And what I did is I folded this over, got my positioning, and then I put glue on the outside edge of these little mittens. That way it tucked in between them and they're holding it up. So I thought that's really cute. Just to add a little holly embellishment to the gloves. This one is the same, just a long strip glued on the edges. And this one is the strips, but with the little holly embellishment. So don't you just love these new little tiny tags? They are just going to be so cute. Whether you stick them into your kid's lunchbox or send them as a little package tag to go with to a gift you're sending, or just to leave little notes around. And remember, they're not too big, so you don't have to leave a big note. Think about it so long. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's Kerry with Lasting Impressions. Can't wait to see you next time. Happy card making.